I'm one of 27,000 kids reported abused in Dallas County every year. I live in Cedar Hill, Highland Park, Garland, and everywhere in between.
They are frightening statistics. Every 20 minutes, someone reports child abuse in Dallas County. 1 out of 10 children will be sexually abused before their 18th birthday. So how do we keep our children and their safety during these summer months here? Dallas Children's Advocacy Center makes it their mission to improve the lives of abused children. Joining us this morning is Lana Ahrens, DCAC Director of Training and Community Outreach. Good morning to you, Lana.
Good morning.
So tell us a little bit about the Advocacy Center and then how you guys operate.
Yeah, so at DCAC, our average client is a 9-year-old female who has been sexually abused by somebody that she knows, loves, and trusts. We are also working with kids who have been severely physically abused, or maybe they've been witness to a violent crime, such as a homicide. And we coordinate those criminal levels of child abuse, those cases. We coordinate them with law enforcement, with CPS, and our other partner agencies to ensure that we are assisting with the investigation, the prosecution, and the healing services for kids and families impacted by abuse.
You know, it's summer, kids are not in their usual routine. We just saw a case of a little girl in Dallas who was grabbed off the street by a stranger along with her brother. I mean, what are some good conversation starters to have with your children?
Yes, absolutely. So you've got to be talking to your kids about the seriousness of those stranger abductions, but it's also a good time to remind parents and our kids that the majority of the time, kids are hurt and abused by somebody they know, love, and trust. Maybe it's someone known to the family, a family friend, relative. So let your kids know that they can tell you, that they can come to you and tell you if somebody is hurting them, if somebody is making them feel uncomfortable. Be that parent that your kid can come to you and tell you those things and remind them that they are not going to be in trouble, right? It was not their fault. Remind kids that adults or other kids should never have kids keep a secret.
Right.
No adult should tell a kid, hey, this is our little secret. Don't tell your parents. That's a huge red flag. That's a huge concern.
What about number 3, Lana, in terms of confirming that they know their address and phone number if they ever get lost?
Yes, absolutely. Make sure your kid knows your phone number by heart, right? Make sure that they know your address and make sure that they're staying with a buddy, that they're with a friend as well.
That makes sense, staying with a buddy. What about the dangers of social media?
Yes, as caregivers, as parents, we have to be educated on the different social media platforms, the different apps that are out there, right? There are millions of apps out there. So make sure you're educated on what app your kids are using. Communicate. I think that's the number one thing. That's so important that we are talking to our kids about what apps they are using. Set up those parental controls, right? Every app has parental safety controls. So make sure you are using those, make sure you're using those privacy settings and communicate, right? Talk to your kids. What apps are they using? What games are they playing? What are they engaging with online?
Great advice.
And, yeah.
Great advice. Let's change topics here. Of course, children are out of school right now. They're spending more time outside at the park, the swimming pool, maybe a trip to Six Flags. It's important to keep them hydrated, and that means planning early.
Yes, absolutely. Make sure you have plenty of water, right? Plenty of hydration, the snacks, whatever your kids need to stay happy and healthy while they're outside in that heat that we know is coming.
Makes sense. Thank you so much. Great tips, great advice this morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.